Now, the thing about MTG that I want to say is this, guys. I want to give my prediction because something is up with this. Something is up with MTG. I'm not exactly sure what her play is. We know that she sort of moderated a little and she attacked the Republican leadership and establishment and MAGA Mike in Congress and supported Epstein, which then drew the ire of Trump. I still, to this day, she never went against Trump. She never did. She never went against Trump. However, guys, there's a play here because first off, her retirement, right? Her retirement just kicks in. So she waited until her 5 years of being vested and she's leaving with her retirement. Number two, she had some pretty crazy stock trades. She did. She had pretty crazy stock trades. I think she made millions in the stock trade. She's probably going to have a podcast. She's sort of elevating her star, might have a podcast. But then I wonder, what is she going to do? Because I know people are saying she's going to run for president. I don't really see that. I mean, maybe she's crazy enough to do that, but I don't really know if I see that. The other thing that I wonder, though, is if she's getting a little bit of revenge. I don't know why, but I'm going to drop a couple possibilities. Running mate to Tucker Carlson. Campaigning with Tucker Carlson when he runs for president. Could you see that? Her becoming heavily involved with the Tucker Carlson campaign? I could absolutely see that. I mean, it's gross and disgusting, but what I'm thinking of her elevating her star, attaching herself to Tucker, right? To do something crazy like that, okay? Or I see something with Nick Fuentes, guys. I feel like there's something, like she's going to be a saboteur. She's going to become somebody who uses her power to enact retribution on those who fucked her over. And I think she's going to try to advance that America First, Nick Fuentes Groyper agenda in some way, shape, or form. Don't think Tucker can win? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Tucker can win. But you know what's funny, though? The thing about Tucker running for president is this, guys. You ready? I'm going to blow your mind here. So the people like Tucker and the people like Nick Fuentes, they don't really care if Democrats win. Because if Democrats win, they just ignite their religious culture war and they get to fight harder and collect money because everyone's afraid that the devil's going to get them. So Tucker Carlson running for president could potentially cause J.D. Vance to lose, which then they just rail against the Democrats for 4 or 8 years and build political clout of how bad those guys are, and then they run again. So the thing is they don't need to win to get rich and to get powerful. They just need the mainstream Republicans to lose. Tucker can run and mount a significant challenge and move the Overton window, move the goalposts of right-wing policy by causing them to lose. And then his star gets elevated and he becomes the trustworthy guy, which repairs him after the fallout with Fox, with the defamation. So I think this whole thing about Tucker is he doesn't have to win. He can advance the America First agenda, that religious, crazy mental agenda. And it's going to be like MTG, Tucker Fuentes, and Candace Owens, I think, are going to try to decimate the mainstream Republicans. They thought Trump leaving was going to be their rebuild. And it's like, no, I think they're going to get hammered again, bro. They're going to get fucked by more of their own, bro. Dude, I don't know, man. Even if she doesn't openly side with them, I think she's going to become a chaos agent to harm the people that harmed her. Let's watch her statement, though. Oh, my God, I'm not watching 10 minutes of this, though. Dude, what the fuck, bro?
Hi, everyone. I've always represented the common American man.
Dude, I just can't stand her. I'm serious, bro. Her face, like, she is such a trailer park, trashy, like yelling at David Hogg, low grade. But I guess what I'm worried about is I'm worried that she's going to end up helping the Fuentes people out of retribution.
I've always represented the common American man and woman as a member of the House of Representatives, which is why I've always been despised in Washington, D.C. and just never fit in.
Yeah, no,
Americans
you were despised because you fucking were despicable. All right, let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Used by the political industrial complex of both political parties, election cycle after election cycle, in order to elect whichever side can convince Americans to hate the other side more.
See, again, she's trashing both parties, dude. The Groyper party may be being born, boss.
And the results are always the same. No matter which way the political pendulum swings, Republican or Democrat, nothing ever gets better for the common American man or woman. The debt goes higher, corporate and global interests remain Washington's sweethearts, American jobs continue to be replaced, whether it's by illegal labor or legal labor by visas or just shipped overseas. Small businesses continue to be swallowed by big corporations. Americans' hard-earned tax dollars always fund foreign wars, foreign aid, and foreign interest.
Dude, can you imagine? You know what's crazy? America First Party and Elon Musk with AFD. How Elon Musk put that shit about Trump, about the files, right? The Epstein files. Elon was like, has made nice with Trump for now, but he was really mad that Doge got sacked and Trump never gave Elon the love he gave to Zoran Mamdani. What if Elon Musk created like an AFD in America with his money, his $1 trillion resources, and Tucker and Marge and Fuentes, and you know what I'm saying? I could actually see that shit. Can you imagine? Oh my God, remember he got the America PAC? I'm telling you guys, he said he wanted a new party. Is this one right here? There it is, right? A PAC funded by Elon Musk, right? Secure borders, sensible spending, safe cities, fair justice, free speech. It's all bullshit. But like, right, to support candidates, I really think that's why he's going for the $1 trillion Tesla valuation, guys. I think Elon might try to be the godfather of a new, like, America First party. I don't think we're screwed, though, because if they start this party is going to, I think it's going to fuck the Republicans, right? I don't know. I don't see a lot of, like, civil rights oriented people that like human rights are never going to party up, especially if Fuentes is involved. But, and yeah, Elon's a terrible leader too. But dude, I'm telling you, I could see this. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I could see it. It's just, something's going on. MTG drops out. She's got this whole both parties suck message, which I see that is being amplified by Candace Owens, by Tucker Carlson, by Nick Fuentes. They are like America First. Both parties are bad. Both parties are corporate. Both parties are purchased. But we want to have a nationalist America First, Christian-based. And Elon's not a Christian, but he doesn't mind Christianity. He'll as long as he gets the government contracts and gets to pursue Mars on the taxpayer dime, he doesn't give a fuck. Right? He didn't care. He wants to just do ketamine and try to get to Mars with our money, right? So, dude, I wonder if something like this is brewing because something is fucking weird, you know? I think something about this is there's a convergence happening. Once Charlie Kirk was taken out of the picture, he was like Trump's guy. And now it feels like these guys are wanting to rebel. You know, there's like anti-Semitism and racism and misogyny and all that shit all cooked into scripture. Yeah, they're gross, dude. They're gross.
The average American family can no longer survive on a single breadwinner's income, as both parents have to work in order to simply survive. And today, many in my children's generation feel hopeless for their future and don't think they will ever realize the American dream. And that breaks my heart. I ran for Congress in 2020 and have fought every single day believing that Make America Great Again meant America First. I have one of the most conservative voting records in Congress, defending the First Amendment, Second Amendment. Unborn babies, because I believe God creates life at conception, and I love to fight for the little
Ew.
guy. Strong, safe borders, I have fought hard for that.
Dude, she loves to fight for the little guy that she has never once fought for, ever. Right? Dude, what malarkey.
I fought against COVID tyrannical insanity and mandated mass vaccinations.
Oh my God, COVID tyrannical insanity. Dude, this is, to me, I find this novel and bizarre. And I get this online all the time. All of these, whatever, America Firster, MAGA shitheads, they can see ICE agents masked running down the street in a group with rifles and tear gas, smashing windows in residential neighborhoods, dragging people out of cars and sending them to 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗍𝗏. And they don't consider that to be tyranny. But if you have to wear a mask during a pandemic, it is tyranny. And dude, like my mind just reels. What is that about? How do they fucking, right? Like I had this guy talk about, if you come and take my guns, I'm going to anyone who takes my guns. And it's like, no, you wouldn't. You don't even protest. You guys are afraid to protest. You could watch ICE agents roll up and steal your fucking wife and you wouldn't go get your gun. You're all talk. You guys are gutless turds who say, oh, I'll fight the tyranny of the government. But you're too afraid to even go to a fucking protest. You just sit at home on a couch crying about a gay kiss on Netflix. Like, you're not a revolutionary. You are a whiner. You're certainly not ready for combat. Okay? If you can't watch a couple guys kiss or do the deed, there's no way you're going to survive in combat. Come on. Let's be real, bro. Dude. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.